Testament prophets were anointed in the Old Testament and set apart for a particular mission. I wanted to bring something up in the current day about many men that I've heard speak over the radio, over the television, over video, or what you call CDs and VHS tapes. Lots of men in person. But I must say, and people may not agree with me on this, but I must say, out of all the men that I can think of off the top of my head, and even though I was a young boy then, Dr. King seemed to have this special calling and anointing to do what he did. And you will notice that a lot of other ministers have not been able to stand in his shoes and do likewise as well as he articulated. And when you hear him talk, in the way he's eloquent, and the way he described the sufferings of the afflicted people and the slave descendants, he had a special anointing for that. And it was almost like a prophet type of anointing because he had a message to the nation. He had a message to the oppressor, a message to the oppressed. Excuse me, checking that time again. I just don't want to run over because it will mess up my recording. Message. And Dr. King, God brought him there for such a time as that because people were crazy. People were, what Andrew Young, the former mayor of Atlanta, said that if King hadn't come at the time he did, that America would probably been like another Lebanon or another refugee place or a place deserted because all the evil and the hatred that caused the place to be a civil war and an uprising, it would have just demolished the whole area. And sometimes God has to send certain people in there. You may say, oh, King was a womanizer, King was this, excuse me, looking at my time again, King was that. Well, besides that, he did fulfill that call. And I'm not going to say that everybody's at peace with the message he had about nonviolent resistance. Many of them wanted to be violent, but that's regardless. The man was filling that position, even if the Jews had something to do with him coming to that position and helping him. Whatever the case is, I don't know of too many guys that was out there able to say and articulate like the things that he said.